good old SFU. Welcome to the visitors from other parts of BC and the globe, making their way up Burnaby Mountain to take part in the 2011 Clan Cup International. The swimmers greeted by a packed Margaret and Paul Savage pool. Fans excited to get things underway. We'll start off action with the men's 400-meter freestyle, where all contenders are pretty even coming out the gate, but keep your eye on lanes 3 and 4. UVic's Nicholas Sinclair and SFU's Bruno Sharp will pull ahead of the rest and make it a tight race between the two in the first few laps before Sinclair pulls way ahead of the pack and leaves Sharp to come in at second. Moving on to the women's 50-meter backstroke, and representing Japan in lane 3 is Noriko Inada, who gets a quick jump on the rest of the swimmers. SFU's Christine Lawson in lane 4 making a push but just can't catch up to Inada and has to settle for second place. Let's see if the SFU men can fare any better in the backstroke, as 3 Clan swimmers taking part in this race, which comes right down to the wire. Clan teammates duking it out for the win, and it's Greg Laughlin in lane 5 just barely coming out on top. Paolo Olaverio would settle for second, and Japan's Takumi Sakamoto in lane 2 would take third. A tough swim in the women's 400-meter individual medley, which means all participants have to swim all 4 competitive strokes, and it's pretty even through the butterfly portion. But Carmen Nam for SFU in lane 3 surges ahead, continues her dominance in the breaststroke, but not without UVic's Stephanie Schmidt and SFU's Alexandria Schofield hot on her tail. Nam is able to push it into high gear to cap things off in the freestyle, finishing in first, followed by Schmidt in second and Schofield in third. Taking a quick look at the men's 100-meter freestyle, it's the out-of-town visitors from China, Tianbin He in lane 3, followed closely by Xianling Zhang in lane 4 that take the top 2 prizes, but SFU swimmers placing 3rd, 4th, and 5th in this one, still notching some much-needed points. Finally, it's the 200 meters women's freestyle relay to cap things off, and your SFU clan in lane number 4, and taking the charge here after the first lap, and the pressure is on for SFU to continue the momentum. Pressure is high on the clan to finish first in this one, and the clan deliver as they get to the wall first and ice the victory. Major points for SFU, and those points would eventually come in handy as the clan varsity swim team win the competition with a grand total of 343 points. UVic comes in second, notching a total of 294.5 points, and Team China places third with their 248 points.
SFU did really well. We sort of rose to the challenge. It's nice to have those guys here. Always just bring something new to the table, and you can only get better by racing people who are already better than you. So we sort of all, I think, stepped up in our ranking.
Well, China had us beat before the relays, so there's a pretty good competition with them, and their relays were fantastic. So yeah, I guess after the relays, we came out on top.